Hi everyone, Raise a Village here. I'm standing outside, it's hot and muggy and all that, but I'm stepping outside because I'm talking about a somewhat strange topic. I wanted to express my concern about something. A YouTube friend of mine, TheriansvForming, made a video commenting about another video about Therians, and he was very critical of the video, and he was critical of the fact that the video showed lots of emo kids wearing tails and gothy kind of emo whatever clothes, and his gripe was that it did not actually define therianthropy, other than saying it's basically a bunch of emo kids or something and who wear tails. Okay, yeah, that's a fair criticism. So since I'm having kind of a bad day for pain today, and hadn't gotten much sleep a couple days earlier, and I hadn't had a shower. I just got out of the shower, fortunately, so I finally did get a shower. But yeah, I mean, it's been a slow day. I've been laying around and watching a more recent batch of videos about therianthropy and other kin. Now, for those of you who know me, don't worry. Actually, as far as my shoulder and my neck, I'm doing pretty well. Doing the physical therapy. That's going pretty well. So don't worry about that just because today's kind of a crappy day. But I'm seeing more teenagers, Therianthropes otherwise, whatever. I mean, that's not my concern as far as what they believe they are in their spirit, etc. and so forth, or with psychological quirk. If you're not hurting anybody, you can tell me that, you're a vampire or whatever you want to tell me. It's not my problem, it's not my business, it's not my concern. My concern is whether or not you're hurting other people or hurting yourself. And as far as therianthropy, I share the same quirk, okay? I think of it as psychological, it's an eccentricity, but, I share it, so I'm not trying to be mean, but I see these teenagers saying that they are joining packs, or they want to join a pack, or they are the alpha or beta of a particular pack, and they're looking for members, or whatever, or they're looking to network, join a pack, they're looking to, there was this one person, to me she looked about 13, 14, 15 years old. She was talking about how she was recently essentially exiled from a pack, not her word, my word, exiled, but she was kicked out of a pack for something she had done very, very wrong, and was saying that she was looking for another pack. I worry when I see teenagers forming packs. Just, and it could be the same with vampire houses or covens or youth groups at churches. Oh, I'm a youth leader and blah, 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 blah. See, what you have is, well, first of all, if it's just a means of providing mutual support, that's great. That's excellent. And I would encourage people to give each other mutual support. That's great. And there's something buzzing around me and it freaks me out. But anyway. Okay, it's gone. Because it could have been a bee or a wasp. But anyway. Yeah. Right. So mutual support, good. But when people are talking about alphas and betas, they're talking about hierarchy. And I would say that most teenagers don't have an understanding of what it means to be, one, a good leader, and a lot of teenagers don't have. A lot of teenagers may well still be in screwed up, dysfunctional home situations, and they have not taken time to process whatever situations they're going through and to develop the insights not to get into the same situations outside of the home. So it could be very ripe for abuse, just given that there's a hierarchy going on. Now, if it's just a bunch of people who feel like part of themselves, or all of themselves, or their soul, or their mind, or whatever, their psyche, some intangible whatnot is non-human, and they get together and hang out, that's great. I'm very concerned that that's not all it is in all situations. And so I would just hope that if you are in a pack or joining a pack, that you don't get caught up in hierarchy. You do more examining of the self. You have, in my opinion, self-knowledge is good. It was Aristotle who said self-knowledge is the beginning of wisdom. And I forget which other philosopher it was who said, "To thine own self be true," but I think it is good to have an outlet where you can be true to yourself. I don't really dress the part or anything, but hey, if people were selling segmented tails, I might buy one for shits and giggles, because it would be cool. Though it wouldn't be like, this is me taking time to express myself, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. But that's just me. I understand other people experience things differently and want to express themselves differently, and that's fine. So if it's kind of like, if it's getting together with friends, wearing tails and stuff, great, but I would, there's other people around, but anyway, and I have to go look after somebody else's dogs, but I really hope that before you join any particular group, based on something as deep and intrinsic as personal identity, and there are a lot of groups like that, not just packs or houses or any other, there are a lot of groups like that. There are people who join political groups just to have a personal identity, and that's sad. But have your identity before you go and join the group, and do a lot of searching in here, in yourself, before you go and search for others who are like yourself or different from yourself. I mean, it basically what I'm saying is it starts with you, and educate yourself about things like cults and mind control. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about like HARP or something. Ooh, the government's using HARP to control their minds or something. When I say mind control, I'm talking about psychological manipulation of people. So, learn about that stuff, and it's good for everyone to learn about that stuff. Everyone, okay? So, my hope is that within, people, this, okay, final thought here. My hope is that teenagers and adults and whatever, in having packs, in going to howls, and howls have been around for a while, they can find, camaraderie and friendship, and maybe do some good things within this structure of a pack, like, shoe the shoeless, house the homeless, feed the hungry, stuff like that. If that's what you want to do, maybe some good can be done. And hopefully these will be healthy and helpful things for people. These will be ways for people to socialize with people like themselves. And hopefully you will not have situations, or at least many situations, where it is taken down a very dark path, where hierarchies are used to exploit people and stuff like that, and attacks and pack dogma and whatever else is not used as an excuse to do things to other people. So that's my apprehension, and that is my hope, that things are taken in a positive direction, and that packs are used for mutual support and camaraderie and friendship. So, on that note, this is a good video to sign out with. Know thyself.